So that got a little real, didn't it? Heyo people, Crash Thompson here, and if you're watching this vid right after the Worst of 2019 premiere, or if you just happen to stumble upon the channel later and happen to notice all the changes, yeah, we've had a bit of a shakeup here, and I figured I'd break it down for you a little bit just so you people can be clear on what to expect here, what all this is about. The too long didn't watch version though, rebrand. Yep, believe it or not, I am officially rebranding the channel from The Rock Critic to just Crash Thompson. And right up top, I just want to give a huge shout out to Infinity on Hannah for designing the wonderful new channel art and assets, stuff like the logo and these lovely new banners. Again, I cannot thank her enough. She did a wonderful job. It was a joy working with her on this project. People, if you aren't already, be sure to hit up her channel over on YouTube. She does review shenanigans. Please feel free to give her some traffic. And if she's open for commissions at the time of this video, feel free to hit her up. She's done amazing work for me and many other people out there. She's very talented. Cannot recommend her enough. Again, Hannah, thank you so much. If she's not open for commissions or just doesn't want to take anything, don't bother her or anything though. Y'all be nice. But I just wanted to take a quick moment here to give you kind of a breakdown as to, what's going to be changing over here, what's not going to be changing, and what to expect from things here on out. Give you an idea of what the whole rebrand really means. And, honestly, if I can be real with you guys, the stuff that's going to change, it's not that much, but let me break it down for you just so we're all on the same page, okay? Long form videos. Stuff like, the how to get intos, the list vids, bad album covers, I love and I hate these songs, stuff like that. All of the edited together, longer vids that I like to do. Basically, very little about them is going to change, outside of a few small aesthetic changes and a few other little things. But the format of those vids are not going away at all. In fact, if you're on Patreon and in the producers poll, there should be a poll up right now on the next long form vid we're going to be doing. It's going to be a choice between either a new I love this song or an I hate this song video. We're going to do one poll to pick which vid we're going to do, and then another to pick the specific song. It's only $1 to get in on the producers poll and vote in that, so feel free to jump in that if you want to. But yeah, long form videos, guys, those are pretty much going to be the same. Not much is going to be changing there. The primary focus of the channel. Okay, I've had a lot of people chime in about this once I started dropping hints about this rebrand. More than a few people have been afraid that this means, oh, Crash is going pop and he's going hip hop and oh no, he's not going to talk about rock at all anymore. No. People, let me make this clear to you. Even though we are making some changes to what we will be able to discuss on this channel, some changes to that, the main focus will still be rock-related genres, heavier music. It's what I like to talk about, it's what I know best, and I imagine it's what a lot of you people are here for. So don't worry, I'm not turning into Todd in the Shadows or Fantano or anything like that. Rock will still be a primary focus of this channel. Not throwing shade at those guys though. I love Todd and Fantano. They do great work. But the major focus of this channel will still be rock, metal, and other heavy genres. We will be making changes to include other stuff along with those, but make no mistake, rock music still has a home here, and we will be talking about a lot of it. I don't know, I just don't want you guys thinking, oh, Crash is a pop channel now. No. Rock is still going to be a big crux of what we discuss over here. I'll still be bitching about Weezer till the day I die, don't worry. The humor, tone, writing, etc. Okay, this one might seem a little weird, but I just wanted you guys to know for sure, especially after the end of that Worst of 2019 vid. Oh my god. I don't want people to think that this means because we're changing some aesthetic things and whatnot, it doesn't mean I'm going anywhere. You know, my goofiness, my sense of humor, the way I write videos. Just because we're rebranding doesn't mean you have to take me seriously and I'm a very weighty and thoughtful critic who must be analyzed very Guys, look, at the end of the day, I'm still a great big goofball, and you know, I write the way I write, and I'm gonna do my best to focus on humor and silliness and jokes and fun. You know, this channel's always been about fun. The goal at the end of the day is to have fun with these videos talking about stuff we like. So let's have fun with it. I hope that's the whole goal. I'm planning to have a lot more fun with these changes, so I'm hoping you guys have fun with me too. I think you kind of get the general idea here from a mostly aesthetic point, you know, from the core of the channel. Not a lot is changing in that respect, but there are things that are definitely changing around here. There are going to be a few big shakeups, and I wanted to give you an idea of what some of those bigger changes are going to be. One of the big ones I'm sure you've already picked up on, the costume. I'm not going to wear the costume anymore. For one, since I've lost all this weight, my old vest, I've kind of slimmed out of it. Which rules? Okay, honestly been getting all of your wow crash, you've lost so much weight and you look great and all those. I didn't want to like say nothing, but I have been getting those. I appreciate it, guys. It's been wild getting here, but thank you so much. But yeah, honestly, I've just been getting sick of the whole costume critic motif for a very long time now. It's gimmicky, it's dated, and I don't really have any fun doing things in that particular style anymore. I mean, that old costume was a layer of denim on top of a knit wool cat. Do you know how hot that thing gets under stage lights? Ugh. I mean, I don't want to hide behind gimmicks or like some flimsy persona or any stuff like that. I don't really need to rely on those when the subject matter and the writing in my videos has always been what's most important to you guys. You know, so why even bother with it? Stuff like stories, continuity, all that unnecessary shit that I was phasing out throughout the last couple of years anyway. I mean, yeah, all that stuff is officially out the door. I'm still gonna do jokes and skits and humor and goofy shit, 'cause I'm goofy, but all of the costuming and all the excess baggage, you know, it's not necessary anymore. Quickies. This is a pretty big one. Quickies are going to be replaced. I'm going to be doing my reviews on new releases in an entirely new format. If you saw the last quickie we did at the end of the year, you've likely already seen a taste of what that new format is going to look like in the Warm Rain review, if you remember that. I'm going to be doing new album reviews on camera now with like fewer effects and other like shenanigans and stuff. I mean, as fun as the quickies were to like write, from an editing standpoint, pulling in all those effects and graphics and, you know, making them move and making them presentable, it's just so much work, and it prevents me from talking about albums timely. I know a lot of you like that particular style, but it's counterproductive to my schedule, and it's exhausting to have to pull out all those assets for every new record I get my hands on. By the end of this year, it genuinely got to the point where I dreaded having to do quickie videos. They're not fun to make anymore. I need to replace them with something more practical. So I'll be doing new album reviews to camera now. Still gonna be lots of jokes and goofs and all the other stuff you're used to seeing in, you know, my usual new review style, but we're gonna be doing it in a less strenuous sort of method. And, you know, since those videos will be a lot easier to edit and draw up, and they'll be a lot faster, a lot less hassle to put out, I should hopefully be able to get more of them out. So I feel like that's a fair trade-off. We're switching up the style, but you're going to be hopefully getting a lot more content out of me in that respect. The first video we actually do in this new style will actually be the best albums of 2019 list. I'm hoping to get that done within the next like 10 days or so I can finish that up, and hopefully the next proper review we do in our new release style should be the new Poppy record. Really looking forward to whatever the hell that's gonna be. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. New quickie reviews. Jurisdiction. Another big change. Even though rock, metal, punk, the heavier genres will remain my primary focus on this channel, on occasion, just on occasion, people, we'll also talk about other genres too. Like, I'm not trying to contradict myself here. Like I said, the main focus will still be heavy music. But on those occasions where a particularly great, or maybe even a particularly awful album from outside of those genres happens to pique my interest, yeah, I'm gonna spend a little time talking about it. Rock will still be our like primary focus, but now it won't be our only focus, if you get the idea. By dropping the rock label, it just gives me so much more freedom to talk about what I want to talk about, regardless of what it is. Basically, the concept of genre jurisdiction, that's dead. I just don't want to be limited in what I can talk about because, oh, you're the rock critic, you have to talk about rock. Why are you talking about Brockhampton? Brockhampton isn't rock, you have to talk about rock. And it's like, no, we don't have to do that anymore. We can talk about what we want to talk about. This also broadens the net for requests once those open back up. Now you guys will be able to request stuff outside of rock and metal if you want. I'll likely be opening up requests sometime before the end of the first quarter, so now if there's something you want to throw my way that maybe isn't necessarily rock or anything like that, you can do it if you like. Stay tuned for that. I mean, people, I was always bad about sticking to jurisdiction over on this channel anyway. Now we don't have to worry about it. Like, freedom. It's a wonderful thing, isn't it? Other vids. The final big change I wanted to put out there for you guys is that even though longer vids aren't necessarily going to change, some of the subjects we might tackle in some of these longer vids might be changing in the coming months. Just saying, not every single long video I put out is necessarily going to be about rock either. Like I mentioned, jurisdiction is out the window. So occasionally, I'm just saying like occasionally here, we could maybe play around and try out a video like, or maybe even something like, I'm still kind of toying with this idea. I'll keep you guys posted on development with that. We'll play with it in the coming months and we'll kind of see how it floats, but I'm excited to kind of pitch some of these bids to you guys to see how you like them. I've got some pretty interesting stuff lined up, so stay tuned for that. And that's basically it. Again, thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for supporting the show over these last 7.5 years. I'm looking forward to the new year. I'm looking forward to the new decade, and I hope you are all as well. Thank you very much for joining me now and joining me on this new phase of the show, this weird little thing I do and am successful at for some reason. But guys, I sincerely appreciate it. Thank you all so much. I'm Crash Thompson, and I will see you in the next video.